educational technology. Where did it come from? Who were its ancestors? How did they use this? Join us as we explore these questions and more on our edtec journey.
What is education technology? Education technology is the study and ethical practice of facilitating learning and improving performance by creating, using, and managing appropriate technological processes and resources. Technology of education is most simply and comfortably defined as an array of tools that might prove helpful in advancing student learning and may be measured in how and why individuals behave. Where did education technology come from? The first large-scale usage of new technologies for training purposes can be traced to films used in World War II for training soldiers. Two ancestors in the field of education technology can be considered as Skinner, who in the 1950s, his work led to programmed instruction, focusing on the formulation of behavioral objectives, breaking instructional content into small units, and rewarding correct responses early and often. Another ancestor, Bloom, endorsed instructional techniques that varied both instruction and time according to learner requirements.
Inconclusive archaeological evidence points to the existence of many different groups of tribes. Inside those groups, the member tribes often worshipped their own gods and spoke different languages, sometimes even battling their fellow tribes for supremacy. According to archaeologists, one group of tribes might have been the audiences. Evidence points to the fact that the audiences were divided by the most common groups to employ educational technologists. Within these groups, many different gods were worshipped, including an extremely powerful god known as Prophet, who often conflicted with the gods of scholastic achievement, helping constituents gain self-sufficiency, and the god of test scores. Many different languages were spoken among these tribes, including government speak, corporate speak, and military speak. Though archaeologists have tried, there is still no way to sufficiently translate these foreign languages. A second possible tribal group was the learning theorists. Their gods included Skinner, Chomsky, and Bloom. Those who prescribed to the technologies group theory believed that the tribes were divided by the different tools they used. This hypothesis is garnering a second life of its own, though we hope its members don't need to venture into the world of Warcraft. And finally, we have the ends and means group, with theorists dividing the tribes into those worshiping process and those who pray at the temple of results. The process tribesmen were interested more in the process of learning, the quality of interactions and experiences, while the results tribesmen focused only on outcomes and outcomes alone.
So I think you must want to know where the education technologies gather themselves together. I must say that is a big question because the educational technology is a kind of learning society, so they often gather themselves in many conferences and the association about educational technology. Society including in many associations. For example, like the ISTE, the International Society for Technology in Education, or the other common association like the National Education Computing Conference. These associations provide different audience about the strategy or policy to facilitate of learning, and they provide the instruction approach or the predictor or some publication about the future technology. The association also bring the new ideas emerge in education. For example, they provide a topic about how to integrate the newly technology into teaching in the future. Another topic is about to prove the newly pedagogy in the classroom. They provide many, 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 Of course, They also provide many publications to communicate with different society. It can give us teachers to brainstorming about the educational technology in the future.
Is there really any one single edtech tribe anymore? Who can say? Which tribe would my fellow Jean-Luc Picard group members be a part of? Sky's the limit.